Now, I know that we're all entitled to an opinion, and, you know, some people might have a different top 5 best Dragon Ball Z pops, or different top 5 of, you know, most slept on Dragon Ball Z pops. But honestly, with my top 5, if you don't have any of these in your top 5 slept on Dragon Ball Z pops, your opinion's wrong. What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here, and I'm back with another Funko Pop video. Now, this video is going to be on my top 5 most slept on Dragon Ball Z pops. Now, I'm not saying top 5 best Dragon Ball Z pops. Top 5 slept on Dragon Ball Z pops. Before I get into it, y'all already know what I gotta do. I gotta say shout out to all my returning viewers / subscribers, because y'all are the ones that are showing me the love. And I gotta say shout out to my new subscribers and my new viewers and the first time viewers, because if you're on this video, I welcome you to the channel. And also, if you like Dragon Ball Z content, anime content, Funko Pop content, and manga content, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you haven't already, and hit that post notification. That way you know whenever I post a new video. And follow your boy on Instagram at Dark Sage Collections, and I have a public Discord for collectors and nerds all alike. So if you need the links for both of those things, they right in the description. You ain't even gotta look for it. Now, let's get started with the video. Now, like I said, guys, top 5 most slept on Dragon Ball Z pops. Now, I'm not going with how dope the character is, or, well, I mean, these characters are pretty dope. Well, except for one. But I'm not going by how dope the character is. Like, I'm just... Now, guys, it's time to go for my top 5 most slept on Dragon Ball Z pops. I do want to do a top 5 best Dragon Ball Z pops, or top 5 favorite Dragon Ball Z pops. And I'm going to do a top 5 worst type of Dragon Ball Z pops, but that's like going to be like the gang to the end of this video. You get what I'm saying? So this video might be a 2-parter. I don't know how it goes. This depends on my mood. But let's go ahead and get with it. Top 5 most slept on Dragon Ball Z pops. I will be putting these in order from 5 to 1. 5 being my least most slept on, and 1 being the most slept on. Before I get into that, go ahead and comment your top 5 Dragon Ball Z most slept on pops that you think that people ain't giving the respect that it deserves. Because this list that I got, I just feel like people ain't really giving it the deserves. Because this list I got, I feel like the people really ain't giving it the respect. I feel like people really ain't giving it the respect. I did it again. I feel like people really ain't giving it the respect that it deserves, and I just gotta shine some light on it for the people. Now, number 5. Number 5, I got Vegeta over 9,000, and you can't tell me that this pop is not a dope pop. This is an iconic moment within Dragon Ball Z, within anime meme culture. I've done a review of most of these pops on my channel already, so if you want to look at that, I got a Funko Pop review up above my head somewhere. You can check that out, but I've already done a review on this. I think this pop is awesome. Over 9,000, if you don't know what that meme is, are you living under a rock? Over 9,000 Vegeta, Hot Topic exclusive. I really think it's dope. I just love the way that he's shattering the Scouter, because I didn't think that Funko would make like Dragon Ball Z pops like from the memes, and it's just so funny how far Dragon Ball Z figures have came. I'm pretty sure there's like Dragon Ball Z figures, like actual figures of these, but you gotta appreciate what pops are and what they do for the pop community, I guess. 4, I got Gohan, one of the goats of Dragon Ball Z. Don't you say nothing, Fets. Funko Cop, I'm watching you too. Like I said, number 4 has to go to Gohan. This is during the arc where he's training right before the Saiyans. Well, I mean, it's during the Saiyans arc, but right before the Saiyans, Nappa and Vegeta hit Earth. And I just gotta say that this pop is super slept on, because when do you ever see Gohan with a sword? Exactly. That's pretty dope. I honestly didn't think they'd make a pop of this, because it's such a small moment within the anime / manga, but they brought it to life. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z pops, because it's not a big moment, but it's kind of sentimental, and you get a little bit closer to Gohan as a character, and you kind of see through his viewpoints. You even like the filler parts within this saga. Like, this is the one time that I tolerate filler within any anime. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to go into an in-depth video of reviewing all these pops. I just want to show you the pops that I think are super dope, that deserve a spot in your top 5 or top 10 Dragon Ball Z pops, because, come on. Number 3, even though it's not Dragon Ball Z, it's in the series of Dragon Ball Z. And I gotta give it to my boy, Zamasu Enlarged. I don't like the way that sounded coming out of my mouth, though. Fuse Zamasu Enlarged is the moment in Dragon Ball Super when Goku Black and Zamasu both form, and they become one Zamasu, even though Goku Black is already Zamasu. And then they merge bodies, even though it doesn't make sense that they both look like Zamasu when they had two different bodies fusing together. I don't know. It's just confusing. I just like this pop because it's super dope. I love this character in Dragon Ball Super. I love the arc. It's one of the better arcs in Dragon Ball Super. It's not the best narratively or story-wise, but it's one of the better arcs in Super, even though it's another future saga happening just like it kind of did already in Dragon Ball Z. I'm not going to touch on that in this video. But I definitely do love this Fuse Zamasu enlarging pop. I wish it was actually enlarged like a 6-inch pop because that would have been super dope, especially since I feel like they should have called this Corrupt Zamasu rather than Fuse Zamasu, even though it is true, but he's not enlarged. I wish he was a 6-inch. That would have definitely made him like a number 1 or 2 spot on this list. With number 2, I got the strongest character in Dragon Ball Z yet to be seen, and that is Yamcha. This pop is an SDCC exclusive, and I gotta put this pop on my top 5 most slept on Dragon Ball Z pops because honestly, what other sideways pops do we have? And like I said, other than the over 9,000 Vegeta, we have another Dragon Ball Z pop that stemmed from a meme. I meant to say stem. But yeah, this pop really comes from the meme. It really wasn't that big of a moment in Dragon Ball Z, but the culture of anime itself has made it such a big meme. And Yamcha is just made as such a joke now that it was awesome to see him as his pop. And this is his first pop appearance. Like, it's not the one with him and Puar. No, this one is his first pop appearance, and that is sad. No one puts respect on Yamcha's name, even though he really don't deserve it, but still no one puts respect on Yamcha's name. And I think the pop itself pretty dope, especially since he's laying down on the side. And come on, we all know what happened to him when he tried to be a big man, tried to take up all the Cyberman, man, and he got his butt handed to him. That's pop we got on the list. Y'all probably wouldn't expect this. Y'all probably wouldn't, but I gotta give it to my boy Shenron. This is the dragon that they summon when they summon all 7 Dragon Balls. And I gotta say that this pop right here knocks it clean out of the water for Dragon Ball Z pops. There is no other Funko Pop shaped, sculpted that just look like this. You can't even rotate its head because the way that it's sculpted, the way that its body is, it's just such a long dragon. It doesn't even look like a pop. This is the one pop that literally does not look like a Funko Pop. With the base of this being all 7 Dragon Balls and then shooting the light beam out that usually summons Shenron, I gotta say that this is a super dope pop. This is a very, very iconic character to Dragon Ball Z because if you didn't know, like I said before, this is a dragon where once they get all 7 Dragon Balls, they're able to summon the dragon and they're able to make 1 wish depending on where you're at in the series and 3 wishes later on within the series. This guy has gotten the Z Warriors out of so many predicaments and it's fixed so many Earth catastrophes, and I gotta give it to this as my number 1 slept on Dragon Ball Z pop because, like I said before, there is no other pop that looks like this. This doesn't even look like a Funko Pop itself, and it just looks so unique within like the Funko Pop arena against all these other anime pops that I have like behind me or around me or the ones you can't see. Like, I don't know, it just looks super unique. It doesn't even look like a Funko Pop. It actually just looks like a statue. Now, I do hate its variants, but the original Galactic Toy exclusive version, this is it. But that is it for the video, guys. Like I said, I was just going to show you my top 5 most slept on Dragon Ball Z pops. Not my top 5 favorite, because having something that's being favorited or you thinking something is slept on, those are 2 different things, obviously. But if you guys want to see a video like that of me showing you my favorite Dragon Ball Z pops and what pops I think are the best Dragon Ball Z pops, let me know down below. I will be doing a video of the top 5 maybe overhyped or worse variants of the Dragon Ball Z Funko Pop line. But I don't know. We gotta see what the future holds. But I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That way you get all the notifications. Well, not the notifications, but if you hit that post notification bell, you will get the notifications. But that way you're staying up to date with what I'm doing on this channel, and you can see all the videos, and you can see your boy. Check in on your boy every once in a while. Like, come on, I get lonely too. But like I said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.